Hello, how are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And welcome to our Facebook live session. I'm Leah, founder director of ProKnoWara Consulting Firm. Today, we are very pleased to welcome the DeviceStamp to discuss our collaboration on EU Digital Product Passport and digital supply chain projects. And thank you to DeviceStamp for joining us today and for your prompt team for joining us. To begin, I would like to invite our speaker, Matthias, right?
Yes,
Okay.
Matthias.
To briefly
CTO
introduce yourself, please.
yes, so I am a CTO at DeviceStamp. I have a
Yeah.
background in secure, scalable IT systems, and I've been working on with large companies like DHL, UPS, and other large players in the supply chain of sorts. And now we're pivoting into the textile industry.
Okay. So my first question to you: what motivate DeviceStamp to collaborate with ProKnoWara on EU Digital Product Passport and supply chain transformation initiatives?
So it started with the idea of creating digital product passports for consumer electronics originally, and then we got in contact with you at ProKnoWara, and we noticed that we realized that this is a better place to start with because of the legal changes. The textiles and clothing will be the first ones to be required to have a digital passport, and we had good interaction with you at ProKnoWara, and we wanted to move things forward.
Okay. My second question is why DPP matters now?
Sorry, why?
Why DPP matters now?
Yes,
Like,
so the EU, they have declared that anything that is sold or imported into the EU needs to have some sort of proof of history. And these new laws will come into effect at the end of this year, 2026, or well, starting 2027, but we better get ready this year as soon as possible to avoid any difficulties further on.
okay. Now tell me about your company and your work and your planning about DPP solution.
So we have a strong background. I combined experience of many years in building companies and also technological tech solutions. Our solution for implementing DPP is on something called a blockchain. You might have heard the word before. You can read more on our website to learn more about it. But it's basically a decentralized supercomputer that can handle data that is immutable and auditable 24/7, to describe it shortly. And the way we work is that we listen carefully to what our we learn what the EU requires for a valid DPP, and then we're very aware of we're very eager to listen to what manufacturers and other brands and other people involved in a pilot project like this to see how we can make their lives easier.
Well, great answer. So my third question is to you: why do you believe countries like Bangladesh are strategically important in the global rollout of EU DPP
So
and digital
Bangladesh.
supply chain?
So when it comes to textiles and clothing, Bangladesh has a huge, a couple of thousand manufacturers, or at least factories.
4,000. It's about 4,000. Yeah, and we are
Yes.
the second largest export company, import company in Bangladesh. Yeah.
and also I think almost half of the clothing that is exported from Bangladesh ends up in the EU. And so for us, it seems like a very obvious place to begin our work.
Great. Okay, my next question is so many factories are concerned about cost and complexity. So, how does your technology make DPP implementation scalable and practical for factories of different sizes?
Okay, so there's two aspects to we have a modular solution. So instead of having like a one large solution, you can both the brands and also the manufacturers in Bangladesh can decide which how much they want to get locked in, so to speak. But so we have our own. We want to be like an invisible layer. So we want to basically our goal. We want to get as close as possible to a stage where the factory doesn't really have to think about like worry too much. Like basically a plug and play solution that streamlines everything. So and one like one thing we're building now is actually a gateway that allows the factory to have an interface to be able to interact with any DPP solution with any brand. So reducing a lot of headache, hopefully.
Okay, that's nice. So we would love to know your feelings about our collaboration and partnership.
So I think it's great to have a base of sorts in Bangladesh because I mean you are based there and you know the culture, you know the right people, and so for us, and also concern when it comes to the time, like for example, now in Europe it's 11:15, and you know there's I don't know, like communicational or logistical things that become much easier with your help, I think.
Yeah. So thank you, Matthias, for your valuable insights and for sharing your expertise with us today. And we truly appreciate your time, openness, and collaborative spirit. And ধন্যবাদ সবাইকে আজকে আমরা আমাদের সাথে যুক্ত থাকার জন্য। আজকের আলোচনা আমরা স্পষ্টভাবে দেখছি যে ইউ ডিজিটাল প্রোডাক্ট পাসপোর্ট শুধু একটি ইউরোপীয় নিয়ম নয়, এটি বাংলাদেশের শিল্পের জন্য একটি কৌশলগত সুযোগ। ডিভাইস স্ট্যাম্পের সঙ্গে প্রোনোয়ারা কনসাল্টিং ফার্মের এই সহযোগিতার লক্ষ্য হলো বাংলাদেশের ফ্যাক্টরি ও এক্সপোর্টারদের জন্য বাস্তবসম্মত এবং স্কেলযোগ্য এবং আন্তর্জাতিকভাবে গ্রহণযোগ্য ডিপিপি সমাধান তৈরি করা। আমরা বিশ্বাস করি সঠিক প্রযুক্তি ও সঠিক পার্টনারশিপ থাকলে বাংলাদেশের বৈশ্বিক বাজারে আরো শক্ত অবস্থান নিতে পারবে। এবং ডিভাইস স্ট্যাম্প টিমকে আন্তরিক ধন্যবাদ এবং আপনাদের সবাইকে ধন্যবাদ আমাদের এই যাত্রায় অংশগ্রহণ করার জন্য। থ্যাংক ইউ ম্যাথিয়াস ফর জয়নিং উইথ আস। হোপ উই সি ইউ অ্যাগেইন and for today, and we can wrap up now. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.